Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner, and welcome to my channel. Thank you to all that have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments as well. If you are new here, welcome. Please make sure that you hit the bell so that way you can receive notification as to when a video does upload, okay? So today we're going to tap into the elements of earth. Okay, we're going to start out with our earth signs. Our earth signs be definitely showing up on this channel. So much love. Again, I'm calling up on my Capricorns, my Virgo, my Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. This video here is going to be about July of 2025. July of 2025, what's going to be in store. This will be a short video. Okay, if you are interested in a more personal insight pertaining to what your month of July is going to be like, feel free to book the 30-day forecast reading on my website, which is spiritualvibrations.org. The link is in the description box below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Divine Spirit, I call upon you as I would like to tap into the collective today for the earth signs. Tap into the collective today for the earth signs. This is for the earth signs collective. Divine Spirit, I'd like to tap into the collective for the earth signs. For July of 2025. For July of 2025. What's in store for my earth signs, Divine Spirit? For July of 2025. What's in store? Number 4. What's in store for my earth signs collective? What's in store for my Earth Signs Collective for July 2025? The final shuffle. What's in store for my Earth Signs for the collective for July of 2025? Final shuffle. Alright. What is in store for my Earth Signs for July of 2025? My Earth Signs Collective. What's in store for my Earth Signs for July of 2025? All right, so the card that came out is the card of truth. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we do have the bee. All right. So for my earth signs, okay, we got good old truth coming up. Let's talk about this first. So for some of my earth signs, in the month of July, you are going to be coming to a realization of something. Whether this is, of course, a realization about yourself, maybe someone else, maybe a situation in your life, a circumstance. It's like you seeing something for what it really is, seeing the truth of the matter, gaining clarity about something as well, feeling more clear, all right, in the month of July. So it is important to also allow yourself to see what you need to see. For many of you, the truth is going to come in forms of pertaining to a situation in which has been very conflicting for you. Okay? Conflicting to your heart space, something that's been weighing heavy on your heart. Whatever that may be, in the month of July, you're going to receive some type of truth. Okay? For others, the truth is going to be about self, because I'm strongly seeing the first house energy. So there's going to be a lot of truths that reveal to you about yourself. All right. And for others, the truth is going to show up in your love life, your romantic relationship. Okay. We're going to tap more into that and get a little bit more insight for you guys. Okay. Another thing with this particular card here for the month of July, guys, is grounding is going to be very important for the month of July. Because understand that, you know, truths is not really always easy to see. Okay. It can kind of cut kind of deep, right? And so if certain truths cut kind of deep, whether it's about yourself, a situation, or circumstances, it then sends your sacral chakra, which is the emotional aspect of it, into overdrive. Okay. And so, of course, you know, when your emotions is out of whack, right, you're not grounded at all. So everything else is more susceptible to just be a extra irritation right? So again, grounding techniques, okay? Many of you know that the grounding techniques would be to go outside, sit in nature, place your feet on concrete, go up against a tree, hug a tree, okay? Grounding is also being present in the now. So certain things that you can do is clean, that's a good grounding technique. You could do other things like a coloring, or something that's going to allow you to be active in the moment so that you can stay present. All right. So that's just kind of a few tips, and if you guys know any other great grounding tips, please feel free to put that in the comments as well. Share your insights because it could help somebody else. Okay. A lot of these truths are very sacred to your journey that you're on, the journey that you've been going through, and the journey that you're headed towards. Okay? So it's important. It's important for this truth to be revealed. It's important for you to see it. Now, moving on to this card for my earth signs. Some of you are going to be attracting bees, seeing a lot more bees as well. Okay? But this card is about luck. It's about sweet victory. Okay? So turn the fuck up. All right? I love this energy here. I love this energy. Because it means that good luck is coming your way. There's going to be victory. Something is going to work out way better than you had even imagined it to be. Okay? For yourself, whether it's one thing in your life, one area in your life, or there's going to be multiple areas in your life. All right, this is some type of expansion, and I feel that whatever type of blessing or miracle that you receive in the month of July, in which is going to definitely leave you in a higher vibrational state, it's important that you know that the universe made it happen. I don't know why I felt the need to, the universe made it happen. And it's not to kind of say that your actions didn't play a role, because it did. It facilitated the necessary change for the universe to be able to bless you. Okay? So no matter how small the miracle or the blessing is, it's important that you show gratitude. It's important that you show appreciation. Okay? Just for the energy of allowance from the universe, right? For others, you've been doing a great job. You've been doing a great job on this sacred journey of healing. Looking at these truths, seeing these truths about yourself, decisions and choices that you done made. Really looking at, sitting back, reflecting on some shit. But you done healed, yo. That's beautiful. You done healed massively. We got the number 51, and we got the number 16, number 6, and number 7. All your steps are being aligned. Some of you are seeing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 as a synchronicity. Okay. I also feel, healing is a journey. There are so many people that be in a rush to heal. Yes, we don't want to keep going through the same things over and over, right? Which is why we 9 times out of 10 are in a rush to heal. But healing is a process. It's a journey, not a destination. Like, you eventually get there, but it's levels to healing. So let's say, for example, we're talking about inner child, right? You may have conquered level 1 of your inner child. Good job. Now let's conquer level 2 of your inner child. All right. Some people think okay, I'm going to conquer one area of my inner child and it's done. Not just specifically saying that. The reason that I'm breaking this down is because the point of truth is to heal. So much healing, all right, is going to be taking place in the month of July, but it's going to restore your spirit. For some of you, this victory may not even be about the material things. For some of you, this victory is about you overcoming some shit that you thought you would never be able to overcome. It's just that simple. So for some it's material, for others it's just victory in the glory, in the grace. Okay? Alright, Divine Spirit, let's go ahead and tap in for the Earth Signs Collective. Earth Signs for the month of July Collective. Collective for the Earth Signs Collective. Strong urge to go to the water. Okay, Earth Signs, you may have a strong urge to go to the water in the month of July. Make sure that you do. Okay? It's going to be also mending that's going to be taking place here for the Earth Signs as well. Okay? Mending. Alright? Mending certain relationships. Don't get so bent up out of shape. I just heard somebody getting all frantic and shit. Mending? I ain't mending nothing with nobody. Boo-boo, do you, honey? But I just want you to know that this mending that's going to occur, it's not forced. It's going to evolve naturally. It's going to evolve naturally. Okay? However it unfolds, it's going to evolve naturally. So if you have to force to mend a relationship, I ain't talking about that shit. Let that shit be. Okay? But there will be mendings. Alright? Especially the relationships that's meant to be in alignment with your assignment. Alright, let's go ahead and tap on the Divine Spirit Earth Signs. Collective insight. Earth Signs. Collective insight, July 2025. And for my Earth Signs Collective, July. Let's go ahead and tap on in. What's this truth about for my Earth Signs, Divine Spirit? Let me look at that. Let's talk about it. We got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, all of this is leading to expansion. You know, many of you in the month of May and in the month of June, you've been going through all these truths. You've been faced with some truths. You've been knocking that shit off the motherfucking block, honey. Okay? You've been making that shit happen. You've been looking at that shit like, really? For real? Damn. Okay. Got you. Understood. Okay? And change the game. Because the beauty about the Three of Wands is not just expansion. It's actually the aspect of taking action. So it's not just as if a truth was revealed and you didn't put in the legwork. You put in the legwork. So the month of July is about victory, baby. Sweet victory. Great opportunities. Okay? Right? And for others that haven't been going through anything, May or June, it's been good in the hood. Alright? This is going to be your month of truth. But just know that as you're going through your month of truth, something's coming for your hard work. Alright? And Three of Wands is again that taking action, that expansion. Alright? The future. Alright, let's go ahead and tap on in for the Earth Signs Truth. For the Earth Signs Collective Insight for July. Ooh, there it is. Okay, we got the Sun. For some of you, like I said, I kept seeing first house confirmation with the Sun card here. For some of you, this truth is going to be and has been about yourself. For others, there is or has been a truth about and will be a truth about a child. Okay, truth about a child. This is exposure. Truth being exposed. Anything hidden will be revealed. Truth. The truth is coming in, though, to renew your spirit. Many of you have been healing that inner child. Yeah. Healing that over child. That inner child. Some of you have been very committed to the path of healing. Look at that bottom of the deck. We got the Two of Swords. Look, being exposed to things that one may not want it to see. One may have been in denial, refusing to see, or just not seeing clearly, you know. All right, what's this truth about for my earth signs for July 2025 collective? Truth. We got the Eight of Wands. All right, Eight of Wands coming in. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Communication. A lot of conversations may be had, will be had. Some of you, this could be conversations through therapy. For others, this is going to be conversations, you know what I'm saying, that yes, you're having with yourself, conversations that you're having with maybe even the person that the truth of something was exposed about, okay? Communication. I feel like earth signs listen to what people say in the month of July, more so than what they do. I feel like you could learn a lot if you just listen. Listen to understand, though. Okay? And I feel like any questions that you may have about a particular person, for those that it is connected to a person, it will be revealed through the conversation, through the level of communication that you have. All right? For some of you guys, I'm proud of you. You've been learning how to talk better to yourself, too. You know, instead of kind of beating up on yourself and, you know, calling yourself all the worst names in the book, you know, you've been empowering yourself. And that's going to help propel you to move forward. Understand that these truths here, all right, can sometimes burn because the sun could be hot as fuck, right? It could be beautiful to have the sun, but the sun could get extremely hot and we can't stand the temperature. For some of you, you understand that message more than anything. And I feel like for some of you, you've been in the kitchen. It's been kind of hot. But you about to cool off. It's all to prepare you for it. My earth signs, a lot of spirit animals. A lot of spirit animals is around right now. Pay attention to the spirit animals that is frequent around your aura. Pay attention if there's any in your dreams. Okay? That's very important also. All right, Divine Spirit. One more card here for truth for Capricorn. I mean, that was significant then. Capricorns. Pay attention. All of y'all, but I say Capricorns. Pay attention to the spirit animals that seems to frequent around you, that tries to get your attention. Okay, they're very much like strong empathic energy here. All right, so I do want to say for my earth signs, again, I'm channeling right now. And again, I don't always read the cards how the book goes, you know. I read intuitively and clairaudiently. But what I do want to say is my earth signs, you know, that could be another reason why Spirit talked about grounding as well, because I feel like my earth signs are going to be hypersensitive. Hypersensitive in the month of July as well. So you can pick up on energies a little bit more, could feel a little bit more intense, to the point where it could get a little bit, you could get very overstimulated. Very overstimulated. Some of you have been going through that, and some of that may continue in the month of July as well. Okay. For somebody, the truth is you're moving towards success. If you know, you know. One final card here for truth for the collective, for the earth signs. July 2025 truth. Okay, look at that. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. A brand new beginning. A brand new beginning. Universe handing you guys a brand new beginning. Somebody is about to come into some financial stability. For real, and that's the truth. Somebody about to come into some good success. Shit is about to pick up for somebody. If it's been slow, things are about to pick up. The truth is, this is not going to resonate with everyone, so please do not make a decision based on what I'm saying. This is a general message. If you want your individual personal message, make sure that you book with me. But for some of you guys, it's time to move. It's time to move. For some of you, that's going to be the truth. Maybe you're just trying to make it work with what you got, but you may not really be truly happy, you know. I feel like, again, that's not going to be for everyone, but just for some. I feel like, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. All right, Divine Spirit. There we go. As I'm thinking about the lovers, I ain't even see this card at the bottom of the deck. We got the lovers here. So like I said, many of you, there's going to be some truths about your love life. And it don't necessarily mean it has to be a bad thing, guys. I don't want you to always feel either that, like, the truth is going to be bad. You know, it could be a situation like, damn, you in a relationship with somebody, or you fucking around with somebody, right? And you're like, damn, I don't know if I should really be with this person, right? And then the truth is that spirit gives you the clarity that you need. Like, damn, this is my motherfucker. Like, this is the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I was tripping. All right. Maybe that was my inner child wounds, or maybe that was my trust issues. You know, I'm just giving an example. So it don't always have to be, you know, truth like, oh my God, why? You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. But it gets like that. Understand that there's always pros, there's cons. You know what I'm saying? Duality. So you're going to get a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a little bit of both energy. So, yeah, I just felt the need to say that damn tower. That motherfucker flipped out. For somebody, though, it's going to be a motherfucker truth that's going to be kind of deep. But let's digress. All right, we got the B, Divine Spirit. Let's go ahead and tap in for the collective, for the earth signs. For July, what's this be about? For July, for the earth signs, what's in store? We have the 9 of Wands here, okay? So, earth signs, don't give up, honey. You've been doing your shit. You've been working hard. You've been focused. You've been getting your head in the game, getting more organized, getting shit together, figuring shit out. You guys be having a lot going on. You got a lot on your plate, too, you know? You got a lot on your plate. But you figuring that shit out. You figuring it the fuck out, okay? When spirit sees that, like, damn, look at them over there. You know, yeah, you know, we had to turn up the temperature for their ass. You know, but they over there handling their business. They getting it together. You know, we're going to go ahead and bless them. You know, because they are in alignment with the assignment. They are on the right fucking path right now. You know, so you are doing a great job, guys. Because it's definitely been, like, delays for some of you. You know, maybe you've been putting in the work, but not really seeing, you know, the reciprocity, you know, from what you've been doing. But it's about to come tenfold. All right. What's this B card for the earth signs? Collective insight, the B. All right. We do have here judgment. All right. If anybody is waiting to hear back from a decision about something, whether this is legal, something institution, something pertaining to just anything in general that you're waiting to hear back from, right? That you really like, oh my God, I hope this works out for me. I feel like there is definitely some type of decision that's coming in, and for many of you, it's definitely going to be in your favor, okay, as well. You got your ancestors on the other side. They're so proud of you, because many of you guys have been and is going through and will be going through in the month of July this spiritual awakening, and it's not for the weak, okay? The spiritual awakening is not for the weak. You know, many times you just felt like, fuck it, you know, what the fuck ever, I'm tired. I don't know how much of this I can take, you know, but you still found that strength to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, for many of you, you've been so good with not being so overly critical of yourself lately. You know, the way that you speak, you're correcting yourself, you're correcting your verbiage, how you speak, the words that you say, you know. And if this is things that you've been thinking about, this is confirmation to get the things done. Again, action. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to know, but it's important to do as well. What's the B card here for the Earth Signs Collective for the month of July? We do have here the Knight of Swords here, okay? Perseverance, determination. All right, going after what it is that you want. Staying focused, being disciplined. You know, keeping your eye on the motherfucking prize. All right? And I feel like you're being rewarded because it was kind of like a fucking battlefield for some of you guys. Whether it's a battlefield with yourself, whether it's a battlefield with the truth of, you know, a situation or person in your life, whether this has occurred or is going to be occurring in July, you know, it's like a damn battlefield. So it's like, you know, you're going to overcome what you're going through. You are going to rise above it. But you also have to have that fight. Okay? My earth signs, you got to stay empowered, stay inspired. You know, keep it going, keep it moving. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Swords. Come on, new motherfucking beginnings. Let's talk about it. In the physical. In the motherfucking physical. Many of you, again, your intentions, your mindset, with the truth that has been revealed to you, you fucking upgraded. You have rewired your Ori. That's dope. Also, for the month of July, many of my earth signs, you know, if you're really gifted, you know what I'm saying, your clairaudience abilities are going to be, you getting a lot of downloads, honey. A lot of downloads, sir. All right, so really kind of trust your inner knowing. Okay, new beginnings and opportunities are opening up for you in the month of July. If things were slow, things are about to pick up. Okay, I see success, I see spotlight, I see renewed energy as well. Okay, all right, let's go ahead. Any final messages from my earth signs for the month of July? I don't know why I felt drawn to grab this deck today. I haven't touched this deck in years. I don't know why I'm hearing Charlie Wilson. I can do magic. Speak that shit into existence. And many of you been setting your intentions and manifesting a lot of shit that's about to come into the 3D. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been doing the work, setting the intentions, really manifesting, taking action. Like, you know, rumbling with the motherfucking bee. Okay? So now your manifestation is about to touch down. Alright, give me 3 cards for the earth signs for the month of July. Earth signs for the month of July. And earth signs for the month of July. Alright, so the first card we do have Tea Tree. So it is acknowledging for my earth signs, you know, if you're into herbalism, that is definitely an herb to work with, okay, in the month of July that could be beneficial. We do have the word that says binding here, okay? So again, the truths are going to be shown to you pertaining to the things that's been holding you back. You know? The things that has been holding you back. The things that has been a level of conditioning. The things that have been repetitive patterns. Okay? So I say, okay? Pacioli. I may be pronouncing that incorrectly, but Pacioli. Okay? And we do have purpose. Yes, understand everything that has been happening, that is happening, that will be taking place, has a higher purpose. It's all divinely orchestrated. Okay? And it's serving a purpose for your growth, for your elevation. Look at the sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands here. You know what I'm saying? Shit is moving forward. Now, I do want to say, earth signs, there could be some drama. Okay? You know, hey, I got to keep it real, you know. It ain't always butterflies and unicorns. So, I do see some type of drama that could be kind of headed your way. But I feel like you're not even focused. You're very unfucking bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like, move the fuck around. So, somebody may try to approach with some drama, okay? Or it's kind of like with the Ace of Swords here, like how they talk, okay, may come off. You know, you may have to check a person, all right? Put them in their place. Hey, be careful who you talk to, shorty. You know, that type of vibe. But other than that, it seems to be very much peaceful, okay? And then you also have eucalyptus. All right, so definitely working with this herb as well could be beneficial. And again, breathe, okay? Feel like anxiety, we talked about that. Anxiety, restlessness, overstimulated. So again, grounding techniques, deep breathing exercises. Also in the month of July, if you do have asthma, your asthma may mess up as well. Breathing could be a little bit funny. For others that don't have a diagnosis, you know, pay attention to your breathing. There could be something going on with that. Again, that is not going to be for everybody, okay? And so that's pretty much it, my love. This is going to be a beautiful July for my earth signs. And I'm so happy for you guys. Keep on loving yourself. Keep on showing yourself compassion. You know, keep allowing yourself to heal. Keep allowing yourself to release so that you can fully meet the new you. You know, meet your new experiences. Because once you transform yourself, everything around you transforms as well. So you have so many new things that's lined up for you guys. Make sure that you are embracing, making sure that you are getting to a place of acceptance. You know, I think we're getting to a point in time in life where, for many of us, I don't know about the younger cats, right? But for many of us, we're getting to a place like it just is what the fuck it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? It is what the fuck it is. You know? And for those that haven't gotten there yet, all right, just keep doing the healing. You gonna get there. You know? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this reading off with that note. So again, my earth signs, I hope you have an amazing month of July. Sending love your way. Again, if you are interested in a more personal reading with me, you can definitely book me online at spiritualvibrations.org. Till next time, Ashe yo.